Hello everybody, TyronnCannon here, and welcome back to Season 6 of my NBA 2K23 80-year rebuild here with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Today we're going to start off showing you the rotation for Season 6. I've actually kicked out Rudy Gobert of the starting lineup. He's going to be our sixth man for this season. I've promoted Judd Hamilton into the starting lineup as he had a phenomenal season coming off the bench last year, averaging 20 and 9. So I'm very curious to see what he can do in the starting lineup. Everybody else is going to remain the same in terms of the starting five. Dylan Teague is our number one pick from last season, so he's going to be added as our seventh man. Wendell Moore Jr., Matthew McLeod, and Patrick Baldwin Jr. is going to round out our rotation with our veterans basically sitting on the end of the bench there, just mentoring our other guys. Sankovic is going to be our number one scoring option, followed by Hamilton and Towns, I believe. Towns and Hamilton, yes. So I'm very excited to get into this season. We had a very disappointing season last season, finishing 61 and 21, but then getting knocked out in the first round by the Pelicans. So I'm hoping that we can have a much more successful playoff run. So I'm ready to get into this. I will meet you guys around January, February, like we normally do, just to see where we're at. Alright guys, we have reached the trade deadline, which is actually the middle of February. We're currently 33 and 21. We've really struggled with injuries this season. Both Larson and Sankovic broke their leg for 6 to 8 weeks. So that happened. Edwards is currently out with a broken right ankle for 1 to 2 months. Augustine, I forgot to mention at the start of the episode, we sent him to the G League to start the season. We're going to bring him back now to add him into the rotation. Because we've been playing Wendell Moore at shooting guard for portions of this season due to injury. So one thing that I will do, which I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to trade Patrick Baldwin Jr. in the offseason just to shed some salary. Because we've got a lot of expiring contracts to key players this season. So Gobert we have to bring back, Sankovic, Hamilton, Edwards we all have to bring back. So I think Patrick Baldwin Jr. is going to be the one to go. So we'll worry about that at the end of the season. We'll just have to wait until we get to the end of the season. But I just want to give you guys the heads up, as that is what will be happening. So I'm going to meet you guys at the end of the season. We're not going to make any moves at this stage. So I'll see you guys at the start of the playoffs. Alright guys, I accidentally clicked over the award screen. So Luka Doncic won MVP. I assume Giannis won Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know who Dylan Forbes is. How's he averaging? I thought he was averaging 13 rebounds a game as a 5'11 guard. So let's have a look at the All-NBA first team. We finished 52 and 30. Nobody... Oh, we got Anders Larson made the All-NBA third team, averaging 25 and 15 again. So he's done really well there. All-defensive first team, Rudy Gobert made that coming off the bench, which is honestly impressive. All-defensive second team, nobody on the squad. All-rookie first team, Dylan Teague makes it coming off the bench. Did he win Rookie of the Year? I'm assuming he didn't win Rookie of the Year. And he did not. Just wanted to check that. And let's... where are we? We are the 5th seed up against the Phoenix Suns. Let's check them out. They have Jordan Webb, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Deontay Murray, Fred VanVleet, who was on our squad for a little while, just for the season, I think, before we shipped him off to Sacramento. Damon Mullen, AJ Griffin, a few other names I don't recognize. So hopefully we can get through this fairly quickly. And I must say we are actually without Karl Anthony Towns at the moment. He's out with a broken hand. So Dylan Teague is currently starting. We win game 1 in Phoenix. And it's looking like we might win game 2. We actually get blown out by 24 in the end. So that was embarrassing. Game 3 is in Minnesota. And we get blown out yet again. 2-1 down to the Phoenix Suns. And hopefully we can win Game 4. We do. Series is tied up now. Game 5 is in Phoenix. We need to win this because then we get Game 6 in Minnesota. We lose in overtime. We're down 3-2. I don't really want to... Rudy Gobert is out. That's fine. Don't really want to get knocked out in the playoffs in the first round again. We'll go an 8-man squad. Alright, here we go. Game 6. Overtime, we get knocked out. Bugger. We get knocked out of the playoffs in round 1 again, unfortunately. Who goes on to win the championship? It is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Evan Mobley gets Finals MVP. Disappointing. Kevin Love retires as a member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's something nice about that. Klay Thompson gets his jersey retired by the Golden State Warriors. Draft lottery time. I don't think we have a lottery pick. We do not. So we're just going to skip the lottery. We have the Boston pick, which is pick 23 overall. That is fine. Staff signing, we don't need to do that. Who are we going to pick up in the draft? I've done a little bit of scouting, but not a lot. There wasn't really anybody that was jumping out at me, so we might just get straight into the draft, skip forward to our pick, and just pick someone up for the bench. Okay, let's see who the best player available is. We could take another shooting guard, Luther Lewis, who is projected to go 11th. What's his potential? He's got B+ potential. He's got 6 badges. Jimmy Butler's his ceiling. We might take Luther Lewis. That's what we'll do. Easy decision. He looks good. That'll do us for today. We'll sign him to a rookie scale contract. Team player options are accepted. Okay. Qualifying offers we're going to extend to Sankovic and Judd Hamilton. Now, I did say we were going to trade Patrick Baldwin Jr. We are going to do that now. We just want to do a salary dump basically to the Spurs for a first round and second round pick. That will do us nicely. Let's bring back some of our players. Rudy Gobert wants to sign. We're going to sign him first to a 2-year deal with a team option to a $40 million contract per season, I think is what we'll do. 41.5. We'll do that, and we'll extend a similar contract to Edwards. We'll give him 5 years, just because he's only 26. So we may as well give him just short of the max. There we go. Give him 5 years, 200 million. He should accept that, which he does. Sankovic and Hamilton will hold on to them for now. Okay. Now, who can we bring in? Alright, Judd Hamilton's received an offer from the Lakers. We will accept his offer. Let's try and bring in Sankovic. Let's see what we can do for him. Alright, we're hard capped for Sankovic. We might have to trade somebody else. Who can we trade? Let's trade Terrence Davis and Chris Dunn. Let's salary dump them to... Perfect. This is a perfect trade. Golden State Warriors first round pick, easy. And we'll do the same with where is he? Chris Dunn. Salary dump to Philadelphia. Alright, now we need to go back to free agency. Go back to Sankovic. Offer that contract. He is signed. Okay. Now we need to bring in a backup point guard, small forward, and center. Raul Neto can fill the bill at point guard. Small forward, we can just bring in Garrison Matthews. And at center, we will bring in Frank the Tank Kaminsky. That'll do us for free agency yet again. Let's go to player progression. Larson is up to a 93. Dylan Teague's up to a 91, so he's actually taken over Towns in terms of rating. Hamilton's up to an 89. Towns is down to an 88. Sankovic is down to an 88. Edwards is down to an 87. Moore's improving. Augustine's improving. We've got a really deep team this year. Hopefully that will be enough to win it all. But we ideally just like to get into the second round of the playoffs. Let's give a potential camp to Augustine. Let's give potential camp to to Teague. Let's give potential camp to Sankovic. And let's give potential camp to Wendell Moore Jr. as well. Alright, that's going to do it again for Season 6. I believe this is Season 6. So thank you so much for watching up until this point, guys. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you wish to join my Discord, there's a link to that below. Until next time, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!